Hi everyone, today I'm going to take you through a charcoal eye makeup look. Before we start, the usual disclaimers. I do not advocate and I will not advocate for any woke agendas. I am not a professional makeup artist and I'm not a professional colour analyst. So with that, let's get started. Before I use that, I will use the sun protection. The Nivea Sun SPF 50 Protect and Care. Sun protection is very important. That's why I always use this first before anything else on every video that I make. Very important to me. And I won't forget about the eyes or the neck. I mean the eye areas, not the eyes, because that would sting. Just thought I'd do this in the living room today because Mum and Dad are out. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to use this really good lighting and angle. This is a very good lighting with the blinds half shut because it diffuses the lighting. Because it's one of those shutter blinds, so it really helps to diffuse the direct lighting, which is too harsh and mustachy. Whereas this is a lovely clear lighting, nothing's getting in the way, no shadows or anything like that making me look mustachy or weird, because you know how cameras can do that sometimes, even with makeup on. Well, at least I do anyway. The ring fingers around the eyes for the most delicate and gentle pressure for the application around the eyes. Now I will be using the number 7 Airbrush Away Primer for pre-base. So this is me without any makeup on whatsoever right now. And now I'm about to apply the primer. This just gives a lovely smooth base for an even application. Emphasize the smoothness of the skin and re-texturize. Make this a pampering moment for yourself during the makeup application. That's what I like to do anyway. And I'll apply just a little bit more to the ring finger for the eye areas, for the most delicate and gentle pressure. And you can really see here how my eyes are wide set from this angle. And I think you can see my eye colour a bit more, especially when I stop there where the sunlight's creeping in through the blinds in those little shutter blinds holes. Beautiful. Everything's smooth. I love everything to be smooth for the base before applying the base makeup. And now that that's applied, I'll be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster for Radiant Skin. Next. And this is in the shade 0.5 Fair, because as you can see, I have very fair skin. Did you hear that sound? And I have a mirror in front of the camera. Very satisfying sound. This just gives a lovely little glow. And it's the perfect match, or at least near perfect match, to my skin tone. Whenever I apply this, there is no demarcation line whatsoever. So that's a good sign that it matches very well. Excuse the sirens in the background. Events will take their course, won't they? But it's needed. Let's hope anyone who's out there is okay. And let me just check just to make sure it's all evenly applied. Looks like it is. So now I'm going to use the number 7 Hydroluminous, bit of hair there, Hydroluminous Dark Circle Corrector. Getting too close to the camera. Just helps to eliminate any remaining shadows on the face and clean up the eye makeup later on. And I've just retrieved the lipstick that fell on the floor. That's the thud you heard earlier on the ground. Might have to edit that out later if I can. Apply here, here and here to the upper lip, the chin area, and with the ring fingers apply to the eye areas, which are delicate. You can hear my bracelets jingling. At the same time, you'll notice I have a light here as well. As a glamorous assistant on a hula hoop. It's balanced on a hula hoop. So even when the sun goes in a little bit, I can continue to do this video. Still got some light. And next I'm going to apply the number 7 Velvet Cloud cream to powder blusher in the shade Rose Dream. And I just take a few swipes and apply from the outer corners of my eyes and up the cheekbones. Just adds colour to the face, balances lipstick and helps to make the eyes pop. And I like to spread it up the temples a little bit, just to give it my face that lifting effect. Helps to add dimension to the face as well, especially since I don't use bronzer, because there are hardly any bronzers out there that suit me. And next I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade or tint Blossom Glow, which is a cool, very light, delicate pink. Looks cooler in person. And I'll apply that with the big eyeshadow brush that I have. Hopefully in this lighting it'll be easier to tell if I've applied highlighter correctly. Highlighter face. And see, I'm getting some there. And I'll make sure it's blended in properly so I have a glow on my face rather than a stripe. A dewy, iridescent, radiant, hydrating, moisturized glow. That's what I'm looking for. And for the last base makeup step, I'll be using the number 7 Moisture Drench range lipstick in the shade Cameo, which is this plummy slash, well, it's sort of a mix between plummy pink and rosy pink and rose pink, just to add a bit of colour back to the lips, because the colour was lost when applying concealer and the glow filter, and I want to get that glow back by putting lipstick on. This also helps to make the eyes, the popping sound's gone, pop, help to make the eyes pop. The finger snapping's all I can do, because that's gone. And now we can begin with the eye makeup. So this is the XX Revolution Extravaganza Shadow Palette from XX Revolution Beauty London. And I'll be using the pink beige here as the transition shade first. But before we begin, ASMR sounds. Okay, now let's get the big eyeshadow brush and get started. Just go all over the eyelids. This will provide a blank canvas, as well as helping to merge the eyeshadows with my skin tone, so that there's no harsh line. I'll go once more with the other eye before introducing the greys to this makeup look. Now I'm going to use the Technic Smoky Mini 6 eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use the silver first, just to introduce the greys. Take the little eyeshadow brush out so it doesn't fall out. It's going to be this second of right. Just apply that to the crease. Give it that gentle introduction. Yesterday when I practiced this look I used the white first, but it just seemed a bit too much. So I've gone down to the silver instead. And with a smaller eyeshadow brush, just a second. And next I'll go down to the light grey with the angled contour brush on the crease. Introduce the greys with more depth this time. Then I'll start to use this grey here. Right in the crease. Really start to add that depth and dimension, definition. This makeup is best for dark summers as well as winters. Because with the other summer sub-seasons it's a bit too heavy. But with dark summers we need that extra bit of intensity so we can get away with it more. Don't know why, but the payoff's kind of blue. And for the last one I'm going to go with the charcoal. Really add that depth and smokiness to the eyes and that hint of drama. Make sure it's properly blended as well with the big eyeshadow brush. And I'll add sparkling silver to finish this look off. Just take a bit more charcoal for my left eye. Just to even it out. And I'll go back to the XX Revolution Extravaganza shadow palette from XX Revolution Beauty London and use the silver, which is the third one along, to add a highlight. Need some more. Really want it to sparkle on the eyelids. And I'll go back to the charcoal and add some more depth to make sure it's not lost. Bit more on this eye. And the other. And add the charcoal back on. Go back to the Mini 6. And I'll add the denim blue eyeliner to add that pop. Still not getting that popping sound again. Now I'm going to use the Soft Kohl Kajal eyeliner pencil from Rimmel London in the shade Denim Blue. I was hoping to get a popping sound, but it didn't happen. Don't go right into the inner corners because I have wide set eyes. And I will do this eyeliner before I apply mascara to the eyelashes. The wing there. Now for the other eye. Not as easy doing it from this position actually as when I'm holding it up, holding the mirror up to my face. Told you I wasn't a professional makeup artist. I wasn't kidding. And next I'll use the mascara before cleaning up the eye areas and applying highlighter to the inner corners of my eyes and the brow bones. Going back to the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. And using the big eyeshadow brush to apply to the brow bones and inner corners of my eyes, just to give that nice shimmer effect to open up the eyes. Thank God I have concealer because there's a lot of fallout from this eyeshadow. Okay, now for the e.l.f. Big Mood mascara in the shade Black, or Noir in French. This will help to make the eyes, and use this as like an eyeliner. Just helps to line the eyes at the same time. If you have a warm undertone, then use brown, dark brown, or brown black mascara, as that will be more forgiving to the eyes. Especially, and if you are if you are a brown or pastel summer or true summer, then go for brown or brown black mascara. If you're a dark summer like myself or a winter, then you can use black because we have a cool undertone and more leeway when it comes to depth of colour. I really need that concealer to clean up this eye makeup. Going back to the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. And using the big eyeshadow brush to apply to the brow bones and inner corners of my eyes, just to give that nice shimmer effect to open up the eyes. Thank God I have concealer because there's a lot of fallout from this eyeshadow. Okay, now for the e.l.f. Big Mood mascara in the shade Black, or Noir in French. This will help to make the eyes, and use this as like an eyeliner. Just helps to line the eyes at the same time. If you have a warm undertone, then use brown, dark brown, or brown black mascara, as that will be more forgiving to the eyes. Especially, and if you are if you are a brown or pastel summer or true summer, then go for brown or brown black mascara. If you're a dark summer like myself or a winter, then you can use black, because we have a cool undertone and more leeway when it comes to depth of colour. I really need that concealer to clean up this eye makeup. This is the concealer once again to clean up the eye area. The eye makeup desperately need it. There we are. Bye bye panda eyes. Lovely, fresh and clean once again. Just take a bit more just to cover up the blue tinge I've got on my skin now. Just need to apply the eyeliner to this inner corner here, because the concealer concealed it. There we go. Perfect. And now for the last step, I will use the lipstick once again, just because I feel like I need to bring more colour here, because I look kind of blank. My lips look kind of blank now. So I'm adding full coverage. Of this rose pink cameo. And I'm going to add some more blusher actually, just to balance it out. Tiny bit more. And I will finish off with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray Shockingly Fine Mist Major Makeup Grip. I'll just show you what my eye looks like in the sunlight with this makeup on. Lovely. And that is the whole makeup video done, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the concealer, by the way, in case you're wondering. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video. Hype if you dare. Hype this video if you dare. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my content. Take care. Good night.